Hello people! So I don't know about you guys, but I get a lot of sewing videos on my TikTok, my Instagram. They come to me on my For You page and a lot of them look super easy. So for this video, I'm going to take the stuff that I thrifted in my last video and use the tutorials that I've seen online to make new stuff. The only thing is there are some things that were just alterations that I didn't see tutorials for, but I filmed them, so I'm gonna put those at the end of the video in case you want to see bonus footage that doesn't come from a tutorial. Let's go! Okay, this is the video that started it all. It came to my page and I really wanted to make these pants, but at the same time I was like, what the fuck, because that's the whole video. That is the whole video, and there's only a Pink Panther song playing the entire time. So I don't know how the fuck she did that. This girl's a magician. The shirt to the pants, it doesn't seem like enough fabric. I was inspired, but that was not going to be a video I could figure out, so I had to find this one. This video came up when I searched gaucho tutorial, I think, and this girl's really funny and she actually goes through every step. I feel like I sound like I'm shading the other girl, but I'm just saying this tutorial is way easier to follow. The only thing is I didn't have enough fabric. I just had the one dress from Goodwill, so I had to make some adjustments. It's not super detailed, so there was a couple of things that I was still a little confused about when I was making it. So I'll show you that now. The one that I've been the most excited for, which is the gauchos out of this blue dress. I'm ready to get right to it. So most people are starting with the yoga pant for the outline. And luckily I still have my one pair of yoga pants from high school. Okay, so I've literally just been sitting here thinking a lot because the starting point has been 4 panels, 2 front, 2 back. The first step is sewing up the side seams of either pant leg. But my dress basically comes with one seam built in. So theoretically, hypothetically, if we do this side is just like the front pieces, we're cutting one layer, making the front piece, and then I'll trace the back piece on the back so I don't have to do that side seam, I already have it. Okay. Also, nobody's talking about how wide the legs on their gauchos are. They're like, oh, trace your yoga pant. Then it's gonna be tight, won't it? So I want this to be Flow Nation. So what it looks like I can do is come from this crotch point and come more straight down rather than following the inward line. That's the plan. Let me start the tracing. Okay, so my tracing is done on the back and the front. We're cutting out just this. I wanted them to be long, especially because I'm tall, but I'm like, damn, like, did I make them too long? And the longer that I make them jeopardizes how good the waistband can be. But you know what? I've thought enough. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I might have gone too far. No, it's okay. And guys, I'm realizing that there are some like bleach stains or something, but that makes me feel better about the fact that I could mess it up.
Honey, it was ruined when she bought it.
What would you do with it now? I just trimmed my bangs too. I'm having a very trimmy day. Cutting with scissors is like underratedly fun, right? We're gonna stop right there. Flip it over and cut out the front side. Should I have made them wider? Bruh. Woo! So now I have like a back piece and front piece. Do you see this? At this point, we're gonna take our pant leg, and then we're gonna make sure it's the wrong side out. Then sew it up. And we stop at the crotch. First leg. I did cut like shit. So now I know I need to use my scissors a little bit more straight, okay? Because then it becomes an issue of will I catch both sides? But I will. That's pant leg 1 done. On to pant leg 2. I did my cutting a lot more even on this side, so yay me. It should be a lot easier. Kind of cruising. I love going fast because it's like, why would you go slow? Oh shit, that was fast. So now we have a part that makes little sense to me, so I have to consult my files. So it appears you put one of them right side out, put that one inside the one that's still inside out. So let's do that. Guys, I never actually turned this one like wrong side. So now one of the seams is like this. So I have to redo it. And I don't know where my seam ripper is. Seam ripping makes me overheat like nothing else. It's been nice. As soon as I started doing this, I'm sweating. Let's see how long this takes. I've already been doing it for a few minutes. I found it. Okay, hopefully this makes it a lot better. Finally. Took about 15-20 minutes to undo. Having to redo something is so evil. As a young crash out, it's probably good for me. Like, practice controlling my emotions or something. So we're gonna redo this pant leg now. Now, both seams are inside out at once. Okay, so we're gonna turn it right side out and put it inside this inside out pant leg. So now we have the crotch seams together. We're gonna pin along them. And you guessed it, sew them together. This is so magical. I really have not made pants before. Oh my god. I can't show you the back because it's really low, like at my butt crack. But hopefully the waistband will solve that. The issue is I don't have that much material left for the waistband. So I'm just gonna cut as close to the seam here as possible. This is all we have, so we will not be getting a double layer, I fear. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stitch this to the pants and... Okay, well the other thing is that if I wanted to like be tighter and have a good hold, I should maybe take a little bit off the sides. It will keep the pants up better because it will be tighter. Okay, I just stitched up both sides to make it a little bit tighter to see if that like is a good fit. I think this has enough hold. Pinning the waistband to the top of the pants. But the trick is, I think the waistband has to be inside out. It has to be right side out when the pants are inside out, because otherwise if you fold it down, you're gonna have the outside seams. But we want the inside seams showing when we pull it down, so it has to be inside out. I really hope I'm pinning this right. It will be inside out, so when you fold it down, it'll be right side out. I think I'm right. I might regret this, but I just started ripping the pins out because they were not helping. They were actually pissing me the off. Now we get to see if they're actually gonna work at all. Okay, so the waistband is actually hella loose. Who could have saw that coming? And if we fold it down, is that any better? The back is so low. Okay, breaking news. I think I just tried them on the wrong way around. Like, this is valid. Is it not? No, this is valid. Never mind. I put them on the wrong way. Oh my god. Gauchos. Really, I really make gauchos. I still want it tighter on top, so I think I'm just gonna like cheat and sew these in instead of taking it all off and doing it again. See, so I made it tighter by sewing in here and here. And now when I fold it over, a little bit more secure. They're not perfect. I would have wanted the band to be bigger and fold down better, but I don't think I had enough fabric. Well, I didn't have enough fabric, and especially for how long I wanted them to be, like I wouldn't want them shorter than this. So all in all, I would say I'm satisfied, and maybe a little piece of me is even healed because when I was little in like 5th grade or like 4th, 5th grade, some of the girls had gauchos and I was like, oh my god, like I kind of want them, but like I had no idea where to get any. And these like the girls who are cooler in the gauchos, and maybe they got them for dance practice. I don't dance, I don't know anything, and I was too afraid to ever even ask.
I never growing up had anything designer. You know, my mom wouldn't let me. I think I got my first pair of Louboutins when I graduated high school.
So I never had them, but now I do. That's the power of being you. And then the only thing we have left over is this top piece of the dress, which was Calvin Klein, lest we forget. Isn't that fun? Which I'm not obsessed with the ruching, but since I have it, I figure why not turn it into a bralette? Just take in the sides a little bit and then hem it, and I'll have a bralette too. Okay, so it's looking like this. I truly don't really like this as a bralette. I don't really like this like fish scaly ridgingness. I have seen tutorials for people scrunching like this, which could make it worse or make it better. So let's look into it. So we just gathered the inside. We're gonna thread a needle and poke it through that. It has been poked through, and now we're just gonna double back and go back and forth a little, like stitching it in the same place. Just knot it a few times and I'll cut off the rest of the string. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I definitely think that's cuter. You get it. Hey guys, sorry if it was clickbaiting a little bit, but this is gonna be the only sewing craft following tutorial in this video. I'm gonna still keep, like I mentioned at the beginning, a couple other just little upcycling things after this. I've already filmed some other ones that are following tutorials, so those will come out promptly. There's gonna just be part 2, 3, maybe 4. But yeah, the video is just getting too long. My laptop's really old and I have no storage, and it's actually not possible for me to make a longer video. So, and it's easier to just break it up this way, so I'm not like working on this fucking like Christopher Nolan mega movie. Okay, hope you liked it and hope you stick around for the little crafts if you feel like it. Thank you so much. Let me know what you thought. Would you try it? Did I make it look easy? Did I make it look hard? How did I do? Yeah. Thanks so much. Peace. Oh, and subscribe. First thing we're gonna do today is hem this shirt that it was half hemmed, and then actually I ended up just doing a completely uneven job of it, so I had to seam rip. So we're gonna finish that first, just to kick off our day. So we are hoping that it is even. Could it be a little bit too short now? She's definitely cropped. I do like the look though. I look a little bit vampiric. I'll be okay. Cause it's not like it's cropped. It's just like cropped. Next. So I'm gonna start with the absolute easiest one. Watch it not be easy because I said that. We're just gonna size this down a little bit to fit low-waisted. We're just trying it on inside out. I'm gonna grab, is this making any sense? Just pinch it 2 places in the back. Is it going to be exact and even? No. Could you do that if you wanted to measure? Yeah. But low-key, I need to do this in the mirror. I'm also just gonna put it backwards so it's easier to pin, so I'm not pinning behind my back. Okay. Yeah, that's low waist. It's not even, but I don't think that's gonna matter. So we're just gonna take it off and then sew these flaps down, and hopefully we get our fit. I am gonna make it a little bit more even on the fly, just like. Oh, I poked myself. You can't see what I'm doing. It's gonna work out fine. Now let's check the fit. I think it's perfect. It's like, it's not tight, it's just hanging on. So now we obviously just have to fix that. So I'm just gonna fold this flap to the side and sew over it. And that way I have extra fabric if I ever want to change the fit. Like, I won't be cutting off the excess, so I save it for later, which is always my preference because I have like decisiveness issues. I went over one cent top, one cent bottom to the other side. Done. Okay, so as you can see, I would call this a success. I think the pleats kind of work well with it, in addition to the fact that they came with like a stain. So it's kind of hiding that too. And yeah, what more can a girl ask for? The more I look at it, the more I'm like, is it a little too low? But there's no such thing as too low, right? Okay, so actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to add some elastic because this elastic, it's pretty much gone. So then hopefully that will actually make it, like bring it in just a tiny bit and let it fit to me. Shall I feel? I've never done this before, but how hard can it be? I just cut off a piece that's like an inch shorter than this panel. And I'm gonna like stretch it and sew it. I feel like you always use zigzag stitch for elastic, so let's make sure we're doing that. It's kind of exciting. I honestly don't know if I pulled hard enough, but it's stretching more than it did before. Honestly, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but I feel like it's fitting a little bit better. But I think I'm gonna take it out and try one more time. Seam ripped and I'm ready to go again. And I'm not gonna be shy this time. I'm really gonna yank it. Look at that stretch. Okay. Honestly, I do think that it helped. Like, it's not dipping down as much in front. I think I'm gonna reinforce it and then I'll be done. I low-key think that made it worse. It's not as stretchy. What the fuck? Finally undid that. Of course, hot flash, just sweating. That was insane. Something's telling me that it should be actually a straight stitch. So I'm gonna look it up. This is why I was avoiding doing it, because I see multiple things. But I think long straight stitch is the way to go. Let's try it. That looks like the most stretch we got so far. So I want to do the other side. Hopefully this is not another mistake, because I really can't take another. Shiza. I just sewed a bunch of the skirt in. So that was absolutely ridiculous. Let's go again. Last time. Okay. It's stretchier than before. There we go. Did I learn a lot? Yeah. Do I smell like stress sweat now? Yeah. But hey, skirt time. Hey, 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 living like we're renegade. Hey, hey, hey. Okay,